Hey, my name is Neelakantan. I wrote this book, South versus North, and today we will look at three solutions that exist within the system to address the crisis, impending crisis rather, of delimitation that we spoke about yesterday. One is that we do nothing, which means that the delimitation, which is frozen until 2026, gets unfrozen. At which point the exercise gets redone based on the latest available population data, which means that Southern India loses representation in Lok Sabha, which is extraordinarily unfair to Southern India. Option 2 is that we extend the freeze again to another 25 years or 50 years. If we do that, what happens is that the weightage of each MP in parliament from Northern India in terms of the number of people that he or she represents becomes that much lesser, which then means that each vote in Northern India in terms of its ability to influence policy is that much less important, so to speak. That becomes unfair in a democracy where we want all votes to weigh equally, which again is unfair to people in Northern India, right? Option 3, which a lot of political scientists have sort of put forward, is that we increase the number of MPs in Uttar Pradesh or Madhya Pradesh or all these states which have greater population growth, but do not reduce the number of MPs in states such as Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Telangana, Karnataka, etc. Right? Their idea is that we will retain the number of MPs in Southern India, but increase the number of MPs in Northern India so that nobody gets offended by it. But the problem with that approach is that at the end of the day, inside Lok Sabha, MPs still vote, and voting is a zero-sum game, which then basically means that the problems of the first option still exist in the third option. It's just that we are calling it by another name, which is that instead of one MP having weightage X, the MP has weightage Y, whereas the sum of all those weightages for a given state still remains a constant, which is again extraordinarily unfair to Southern India in that case. So the real solution here does not obviously exist in these three options which exist within the system. The real option is if the coveted trophy at the end of this long tunnel is power in Delhi, the answer is